How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is going to be a team build update. Of course, my team, it does change pretty often. I'd say weekly for the most part, where I do change someone out, and especially early on in the year, you're going to be having a lot of additions to your team, also subtractions, right? But I think for the better, my team has definitely improved. And I know, like, I do make these videos kind of often, like, oh, big team update. I mean, they really are significant updates, so if you really have seen the last few videos, every video has been significant. It's either I added one big card or I've added multiple. This video, we've added significant new cards to the team. I'd say, I think at least three new cards to the team, and I believe they're very beneficial, and I've been enjoying them very, very, very much, okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to go through everything, my synergies, and we're going to try to really break down the squad, of course, that we're rocking with right now. And it's a squad I'm very, very much so enjoying. So without further ado, let's get into it now. All right, so here we go. Start off with the first line. There's a new addition to the first line. So we got Guy Lafleur, Mario Lemieux, and Austin Matthews, okay? So we added Mario Lemieux as well. Literally, it's been that long. I can't believe it. It feels like I've had Lemieux for so much longer. But we added Lemieux to the squad as well. So two new additions to this first line. From a week ago, it actually featured Gretzky on it. It's just much different and much more lethal first line as well. So we also add the 87 Austin Matthews. I did that set. If you guys saw that one video, of course, very recently that I uploaded the 2-goal collectible set. Check that out if you haven't already. Crazy, crazy luck there. But right now, I've been enjoying this first line very, very much. Probably my favorite. Honestly, it's hard to say my favorite player from this line, but I still think it's got to be Guy Lafleur. He has blazing speed. His speed is just absolutely stunning every single time. It's just something you really can't even like make up at this point. He's just been fantastic for me, honestly, all the way around. I would say. But yeah, he's been excellent. He simply has. Let me hide the face cam here for a second. He has 140 goals and 248 assists in 249 games. He has almost assist per game. I would say that's pretty good, unless I'm wrong. I think that's pretty good. I've been absolutely enjoying this Guy Lafleur card. He's got Speedster and Swarm, and that's good. I mean, you got Speedster, plus I have Distributor active as well. He has 99 speed, so yeah, that seems pretty good to me. Maybe I'm wrong. That sounds to be, very good. Then we have Lemieux. Lemieux's also been very solid for me. He has Distributor and Howitzer, though, so I have both of those active. His card becomes even more amazing. So far for me, in 53 games played, he has 27 goals and 32 assists, so of course, over point per game as well. Also, super good. His faceoffs are 85. I feel like, people say play Mario on the wing. I don't know. I think, honestly, Lemieux at center is still the play, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, that first line is just absolutely lethal. I've been loving Matthews so far as well. He's got Speedster. He's got 94 speed with Distributor and everything. He's got 31 games played, 19 goals, and 15 assists right there. I'm a huge fan of him so far. His center, his face-off's really not amazing, so you can't really use him at center, unfortunately. But, it's all right. It's not a big deal. Use him at wing. That's certainly fine. Second line, these are no new cards here, just some different, combinations when it comes to lines. So the second line features Solani, Gretzky, and Hall. Honestly, this is like my first line about a week ago. It changed significantly, to say the least. Solani, I'm a big fan of. He's been good for me. 164 games played, 55 goals, 92 assists right there, plus 18. Then we go over to Wayne Gretzky, 238 games played. Also way over point per game. Super good card. 198 assists. I've been really enjoying Gretzky's card. People always ask me who's better, Lemieux or Gretzky. Honestly, Gretzky's performed better for me so far. But again, it's the early times, of course. But then we have Hall, who's been, of course, amazing for me. 184 games played, 127 goals, 127 assists. Talk about being very consistent on both sides. I mean, he scores a lot of goals, but also makes good passes to get assists. I love Hall's card. I really do. People tell me, move on from Hall. How can I move on from a player that's just simply so consistent for me? Recently added this card. I've been using Sagan now for just a little bit, and he's been good, honestly. He's been on the third line the whole time. He's got Howitzer, 92 speed. He's got, pretty much above 90 shot. He's got 22 games played, 5 goals, 13 assists. Honestly, I don't think that's really bad at all. If you have 18 points in 22 games on my third line, no power play time or penalty kill time, it's all 5-on-5. It's super good in my eyes. Again, I didn't really expect too much out of him, of course, but he had howitzer, so I figured why not? I throw him in the lineup, try him out, see how he does. Then we got Eric Lindros, guys. This card is a tank. Literally a tank. I kid you not. He's got howitzer as well. You need howitzer with him and distributor because then he's a little slow if you don't have that. 89 speed is crucial. Him having, 83 speed, you're pushing it. You really are. His shot's pretty much in the 90s as well. But he's been super good for me. 31 games played, 21 goals, 25 assists. That is awesome right there. He's been over point per game, way over it. I love this card. It's so awesome to have Lindros and Hutt this year. A card that I definitely missed from NHL, previous games. I forget Lindros' last game. It might have been 17. I really don't recall though. 18 maybe. I'm not sure. But Lindros is a super fun card to use. Connor McDavid, I mean, he's unreal as well. 212 games played, 103 goals, 143 assists. Another one that's way over point per game. I mean, to be fair, though, I don't think it really takes much to be over point per game this year. Scoring's really high, especially early on in the year. Before this patch, it was really, really easy to score. So I don't know. And just in general, I score a lot, so I don't know how inflated these stats are by any means. But I love McDavid. His base card, you got to have him. I mean, 95 speed, you got to have McDavid, certainly, on your team. So my top 9 I'm a huge fan of. Then we got the fourth line with Patrick Laine, 85. So I want to say something about Laine. I actually don't really love this card too much. So the good thing about him is he has distributor, right, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong, that's cool. But in general, I mean, he's been the fourth line the whole time, so maybe I can't get too mad at his stats, but 157 games played, 39 goals, 43 assists. I mean, I kind of want more low-key from him, but I don't know. A fourth line, no power play time. I can't be too greedy, I guess, but he's been on the team for a while now. Then we got Matthew Shane. I have him for a while. He's been good. He's been on the fourth line the whole time as well. 65 games played, 10 goals, 40 assists, but what a difference that is. I know it's obviously more games for Laine, but in a short amount of time, I mean, there's similar numbers, honestly. 50 points in 65 games. I mean, he's got, basically 80 points and 157. So, it's a significant drop-off. And Duchesne has 97 speed, so he's a perfect player to have in, like, a penalty kill opportunity as well. I'm a huge fan of Duchesne's card. Then on the fourth line with Duchesne and Laine, we got Howie Morenz, also has distributor, which is really a big thing with him. But in general, even without distributor, I think his card's really good. He's got 95 speed now. His shots, 92 wrist shot power, 93 wrist shot accuracy. His slap shot's not amazing, but his wrist shot's super good. He's been good for me. 249 games played, 105 goals, and 144 assists. That is, more than solid. I've enjoyed Howie Moren's card. Again, he's made his way throughout the lineup. He's gone from the first line to the second to the third to the fourth. But you know what? He's still effective out there, and I'm definitely a big fan of Howie Morenz, all right? So that's what we really got for the forwards. Honestly, people ask me what's your favorite forward that I've used. Still Lafleur. Really no question to me. Lafleur's amazing. Second favorite, I would say, is Gretzky. Then you can really argue after that. Lindros is super good as well. It's all apples and oranges at that point. Then we got the defense. This is where, my team is really, really, really good. My defense is probably the best part of my team. So I have tradable master set John Carlson. So he's got howitzer and distributor active as well. A big thing to have, of course, is a distributor. I mean, this card is worth a lot. I have them tradable, thankfully. I'm trying to make master sets all tradable this year. That's my plan, at least. So far, again, a defenseman. 80 games played, 6 goals, 33 assists. I know since the tuner, or the patch, whatever you want to call it, D-to-D one-timers have been going in more often, so I feel like his shot's actually been a cannon. It should be pretty good. I mean, he's got a 94 slap shot power. That's pretty high, so I feel like John Carlson should be scoring goals, right? Then we got the 89 overall Miro Heiskanen. He also has distributor and speedster. So he has 93 speed. He has 192 games played, 19 goals, 62 assists right there. Another card. His shot's a little bit better than John Carlson's actually as well. But I've been really, really enjoying Miro's card so far. People ask me, why didn't you make the 90? But I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of locking into untradables that aren't going to be on my team the whole year, right? So if I don't really need this Miro in a couple months, I'll still at least salvage some coins out of it, right? That's kind of my logic as well. But so that's the first pair right there. Then, honestly, I've been rocking Erik Karlsson since day one, guys, literally. So date issued, as you can see, is October 8th. So he's played every single game in this franchise. 265 games played, 19 goals, 143 assists, 90 speed. I really love this Karlsson. People say upgrade to his 86, but, you know, I feel like the 85 is getting it done. I really don't think it's necessary to upgrade, at least not right now, but that's what we got for Carlson. He wears the A with pride. Then we got the Paul Coffey. I've had him also since day one. He's played nearly every game, but, you know, just everything but 3. 19 goals, 91 assists, 90 speed, 90 shot across the board pretty much. I've really enjoyed Coffey's card this year in a hot. I mean, Coffey in general, he's had a good card. Last year people said he was too small, but, you know, thankfully size not as important this year. Then the third pair, I recently got Hamilton to start. I started using Hamilton because he has howitzer, so that gets me howitzer activated. E9 speed, you know, 6'6", 229 defenseman. You can't really complain with that. You know, 22 games, 2 goals, 1 assist. Not expecting much offense out of my third pair defenseman, but then we have Oliver Ekman-Larsson. I've actually been enjoying him a lot. He's howitzer with 91 speed. His shot's super good as well. 2 goals, 9 assists, so 11 points in 22 games. I've been enjoying Oliver so far. And the goaltenders we're rocking. I've been rocking Primetime Bishop now for a little bit as well. Brodor has been my backup for distributor purposes. Right now I'm 11 out of 10 for distributor, but Bishop, again, don't take too much into the record, guys. I've been playing a lot of rivals. I mean, his records, it's not amazing, don't get me wrong. 46 and 34, but I went 16-4 in champs this past weekend. He's been good. Like, I do enjoy using his card. I've also just been playing a lot of really, really good players in rivals recently between Odie, Regs, Josh Fearless. I mean, it's just a lot of really tough games. So, I mean, it's just going to be the way it is. It's hard at first. I mean, I'll get better as the year goes on. Just got to play the game more often. And we got Fiddler as a coach because we got Distributor, Howitzer, and Speedster activated. I want to even Light the Lamp. I could go for Light the Lamp potentially, but that's pretty much that. All right, so, of course, I didn't do this really in the past few videos, but we got some gameplay clips from the team. Just wanted to really make it more in-depth and not just show the team, be like, oh, there's the team, but actually show some highlights. So here you go, guys. Enjoy. But, I mean, you gotta respect their logo, and that history is just too good. How you doing, Jake? Wow, I'm so good? You're alright. Six months, okay, dude. So buy a $200 jersey and you'll suffer 6 months. Is that worth it? Dude, I think my favorite non-Hawks jersey is Best Retro jersey. To me, the Best Retro jersey is the Canucks. You're never gonna be home to be on a stream unless it's on a Thursday. That's our day off. We back. Welcome back, Jari. Oh my god. You're getting Jay Hasen's spot, imagine. Yeah, that would mean you would go 4th. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. What are you confused about, lyrics? There's a sublink if you want it. Think about Super Cooper, like he was all excited he Twitch Prime yesterday, and you know that was short lived. I mean, it was his own fault though. I mean, Super Cooper shouldn't have said what he said yesterday. That's why he got banned. What's up, Reese? What happened? Something pretty bad. Made a joke about, you know. Alright guys, thank you so much. If you made it to the end of this video, comment down below saying I made it all the way through. I appreciate that a lot if you made it all the way through. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, follow me on Twitch, Henreek, we're live there every single day. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, Henreek with 3 E's. Join the Discord to talk to me, followers, and subscribers of the channel. And as always, stay safe guys, and I'll see you in the next video.